Kabul's international airport was in the throes of chaos Monday as desperate Afghans tried to flee on departing U.S. jets. Taliban gunmen roamed the terminals, and U.S. troops killed at least 2 men, a sign of the disorder in the wake of the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan. U.S. troops on Monday flew helicopters low overhead, launched smoke grenades, and fired into the air in an attempt to disperse crowds and gain control of the facility, where the U.S. is staging the evacuation of American personnel and thousands of Afghan interpreters and others who worked for the U.S. and now fear Taliban retribution. At least 8 Afghans were killed on Monday at the airport. In 2 incidents, armed men were shot and killed after approaching U.S. Marines. The U.S. troops weren't injured and the armed men weren't identified. Military officials said they couldn't confirm whether the armed individuals were members of the Taliban. Video images from the airport on Monday showed people holding on to a military plane moving along the tarmac and appeared to show 2 objects or people fall off when the aircraft was hundreds of feet in the air. Pentagon officials acknowledged the video imagery but said they couldn't yet confirm what had occurred, or if people had fallen from the plane. Commanders have begun an investigation into what happened on the tarmac, Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby said on Monday. The United States temporarily halted all evacuation flights from Kabul to clear people who had converged on the airfield, a U.S. defense official told the Reuters news agency. President Ashraf Ghani fled the country on Sunday as the Taliban entered Kabul virtually unopposed, saying he wanted to avoid bloodshed. Taliban officials have declared the 20-year war over and issued statements aimed at calming the panic that has been building in Kabul as the group, who governed from 1996 to 2001, routed the US-backed Afghan army as foreign forces withdrew. The total collapse of the Afghan government forces following the withdrawal of the remainder of U.S. combat troops has left many in Washington and other Western capitals scratching their heads for answers. Under the Taliban, which ruled in accordance with a harsh interpretation of Islamic law, women were largely confined to their homes, and suspected criminals faced amputation or public execution. The insurgents have sought to project greater moderation in recent years, but many Afghans remain skeptical.